Hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm Colleen and this is Our Blessed Life, and today I'm going to be talking about our January goals. We are doing a no spend January, as well as we are doing some goal related to keeping us active as many days as possible in January. So I'm going to be talking to you about that. We're also going to be doing our meal plan, grocery shopping, and doing a grocery haul. Okay, so we have set two goals for our family for January, and the first is a no spend January. I think people do this various different ways, but the way we have set this goal is just basically that we're not going to spend money we don't need to spend in the month of January. So we're only going to be spending money for groceries. If anything happens with the house where we have a necessary repair, so we won't be doing home improvements other than the pool, which is kind of already in motion. We won't be doing like any other home improvement type projects. We won't be doing any buying of clothes or things that we could buy later, home decor, stuff like that. So only what we consider to be necessary spending. So we're not going to be eating out. The only exception we're making for that is if we already have money on an app for like a fast food place, which the only two we have are Chick-fil-A and Starbucks. I think we have about $20 on a Starbucks app, so we might use that. That was from a Christmas gift card. And then I don't know if we have any money at all on Chick-fil-A, so if we don't, we won't be using those. We won't be using any additional money that's not already on the app. So that is what we're doing for No Spend January. We'll kind of keep you posted how we're doing to help keep ourselves accountable. And if that is something that you're interested in, let me know in the comments below if you're doing that or if you want to start doing that, and what rules did you set for yourself. I don't think there's really any right or wrong here. It's just what your family chooses, to do. So that's what we're doing for No Spend January. In going along with that, today I'm going to be setting my meal plan, and even though groceries are part of necessary spending, my plan is to still keep my grocery budget as low as I possibly can. So I'm going to be shopping from my freezer and my pantry first, trying to see what meals I can come up with that we have most of the ingredients already, and then keep a short grocery list that I'll need to go out and buy later today. So I'm going to be sharing how I've recently started meal planning. It's great for people that are not paper and pencil people like I am not. I'm more of a digital person, so I'll show you what I've been doing for that. It's been working really, really well for me. And I'll show you how I'm going to make my grocery list and meal plan using what I already have on hand to create meals for this week. And then we'll go grocery shopping, and I'll show you the grocery haul as well. The other goal that we have set for our family for January is we want to be as active as possible. So for us, that means every single day, as long as it's not raining or there's some other weather issue where we can't do it, our plan is to get out and either ride bikes or take a walk every single day. So we're going to prioritize that into our day in January every single day. So today is Monday, January 4th, and we started this yesterday on Sunday, January 3rd. So, and we rode our bikes yesterday, so today we'll probably be riding our bikes again, and I'm going to keep track of this on our calendar so that we can see how many times we actually hit our goal of being active every day. So let me know in the comments below if you're doing any kind of goal like this with your family and how it's going. We can keep each other accountable if that's something that you are doing as well in the month of January. So with these two goals that we selected for our family, you may have seen our video on my word of the year, which was intentional. And I'll link that up top if you haven't seen that. But I feel like these two goals go very well with my word of the year because we want to be intentional about getting some exercise and just moving every day, and we also want to be intentional with our money. So this was the first kind of two goals that we're doing to go along with our word of the year. So again, if you're doing a different goal in January or something else, let us know in the comments below. I'd be really interested to know if your family is doing anything like this or something different. Let us know down below. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I've been meal planning. We'll do the meal plan for this week. We'll do the grocery list. We'll grocery shop, and I'll show you our grocery haul. And then just as we go through the month of January in our vlogs, I'll just kind of keep you updated with both of our goals so we can be accountable and you can see how we're doing with everything. Okay, so now I'm at my computer and I'm going to go ahead and do my meal plan. So today I had the Mississippi pot roast there, went ahead and put that in. And what I do with my meal plan is I'll make it like an all-day thing so it doesn't show a time. And then I will also put in here the ingredients and the directions. And that way, the next time I write it in, all of that will populate automatically into the recipe. So the other thing I like about this is I can go back through and get ideas from previous things that we've done. So this week I'm planning based on what I have on hand. So the next one I'm going to put in here is lasagna. And when I did that, the instructions popped in there automatically. I already have a lasagna actually ready because I had one. I made one for Christmas. I also made one to freeze, so I don't actually have to cook that. And then I'll put lasagna leftovers as a second meal for this week because that makes enough for 2 for our family, and I just won't make them back to back. There was a new recipe that I wanted to try called Key West chicken. All right, so I'm going to go back and I'll add the ingredients and everything for that in just a minute. And then I want to do grilled chicken Alfredo because that's Sophie's favorite. And since I've made that before, everything is in there. I do a marinated chicken that I go ahead and just use like Italian dressing and pour that over the chicken and then freeze the chicken. So I already had that in my freezer. So the only thing I need other than that is the cheeses and the noodles, which I already have, except for the mozzarella cheese. And then I'm going to do an easy meal on Saturday. This is the frozen orange chicken and rice. And those are basically just things that I use in the air fryer on the stovetop. So all I need is the rice and the orange chicken. So I already have that in my freezer outside. So that's good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my ingredients on the Key West chicken, and then I'll make my grocery list based on what I've got here. All right, so I usually use Pinterest for recipes. I'm not doing Weight Watchers, but this is a Weight Watchers recipe, but I just thought it sounded good. So it calls for soy sauce, honey, lime juice, and garlic. I have everything except for the lime juice, so I'll buy some limes. And I'm just going to go ahead and copy this into my meal plan. And I just put it in the notes. Usually I will also just remove unnecessary steps just to make this a little bit shorter, but basically it's just mixing up a marinade, marinating the chicken, and then grilling the chicken. So that's pretty easy. I do have some rice and some frozen vegetables, so I won't have to do anything else for that. I won't have to add anything to my grocery list for that except for the limes to get the lime juice. So I'll probably just buy a bag of limes, and then next week I can make some guacamole and do some kind of Mexican dish with that. So then for my grocery list, I go to the Reminders app, and I've already made my grocery list here. So I need apple juice, some soup for lunch, and then I added limes. We need fruit for breakfast. I added mozzarella cheese for our the grilled chicken Alfredo. I added bread for sandwiches, some loaf bread for toast, some cereal, breakfast. So that's a pretty short grocery list, and so that's what I'm going to take with me to the store. Using the Reminder app on my Mac, that also syncs with my phone. So now it's on my phone. I don't have to write anything down, and as I go through the store, I can just check it off. Whenever you check it, it just kind of disappears. Friends, we'd love to pray for you. If we can pray for you, let us know in the comments below.
Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you. Just join the fun. 'Cause if you're
Okay, we just made it back from the grocery store. I'll show you our little grocery haul for all the different meals that we're gonna be making this week, as well as a little bit of breakfast stuff and a little bit of lunch stuff. Okay, so our total for this was about $77. We went to Publix, so that was a little bit more expensive than if we would have gone somewhere else, but this was just out of convenience. I got these little flossers that I use, bag of limes, some strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, bananas, and some apple juice for Sophie. Then we got some crackers, a couple of boxes of cereal, some of this bread that we use for sandwiches. We had some friends over this weekend, and we don't do a lot of sandwiches, but we have some sandwich meat left over, so we got some bread to use that up. Got some loaf bread that we use for toast and sometimes like grilled cheese. We got some sour cream because we were just about out of that. I got some cheese for the grilled chicken Alfredo. I like to get the kind that has the cream cheese in it. It melts really well, and that works well for that recipe. And I got several things of soup. We don't eat lunch every day, but we do like to use soup for lunch a couple of times a week. So we got a lobster bisque, a baked potato, and a big thing of broccoli cheddar, because pretty much everybody but Katie likes that one. And so that was the stuff I had on my list, but I also had two things that I bought that were not on my list. One was this floor cleaner that I was out of, and they actually had some of the small things, the Clorox wipes in, and usually when they have it, they limit you to one. I go ahead and buy one if I see it, because I rarely see that. So that is our grocery haul for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!